have kids, you know.
Hey, no, I know all about it, dude. I mean, in my friend group of players that play Brawl, I mean, we got scientists and doctors and people with kids right next to the 15-year-olds that play ranked 6 hours a day.
It's a wild, you know. It really does bring, you know, people of all ages together here. Pugsy already starting off looking a lot stronger in this game too, making a statement here, catches the recovery here. This could be the stock.
I like this energy. I really like this energy that we're seeing from Pugsy here. Complete tone shift. He's also kind of leaning into that same kind of vibe that Seabass was giving us earlier.
And you can see Seabass also giving Pugsy a little bit more respect. That recovery in the other direction was a little bit weird, but Pugsy doesn't think much of it, gets the side light, and he's so content. Just, look at the movement, staying stacked on top of each other, trying to find the right moment to get that swing in. But Pugsy's holding stage perfectly now. He just puts Seabass in the corner, waits, and then Seabass can't find a way to get in.
Seabass also, as we mentioned earlier, when he was fighting Vost, whenever Seabass was starting to struggle a little bit more, whenever the games were getting tighter and tighter, what did Seabass do? He started leaning towards that axe more. And he has the axe right now in hand. First game, all about the hammer. Second game, looks like he's favoring that axe. As I say so, he's picking up that hammer, probably looking for a stomp.
Oh my gosh, and Pugsy at this point, the difference between this game and the last game is that Pugsy is so much more confident with his punishes. He sees a whiff from Seabass, he gets that hit. He gets maybe 2 hits, maybe even 3. At this point, he's like, you know what, I was playing a little bit shaky before because I wasn't really sure how my opponent was going to play out of disadvantage. Now, I really don't care. I'm just going to control the stage and force you to make mistakes.
And I mean, look at Pugsy at the bottom left, man. This is a composed man. This is an untiltable man. And I feel like that could be what Seabass is kind of going for. Seabass is going to be getting knocked out by that sword, though. Last stock now, he's going to have to make it count.
This is what I was talking about before, where I've seen so many times where someone will take the first game off of a tenured player and then immediately get bodied afterwards. Right? But this isn't quite that, because this is a much closer game number 2. Pugsy has already gotten 2 huge punishes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh.
Seabass, somebody stop this man.
Can't be contained. And Pugsy doesn't have the defense to be taking these stray hits right now. He needs to get some unanswered damage. Ooh, what a whiff.
Oh, massive whiff. That was a side light right there. Not able to find it though. Pugsy able to throw out so much stuff right now without getting punished. Massive, very, very beautiful dodge coming from Pugsy as well.
What a spot
Playing
dodge.
So well. What is going on?
Turnaround on the end light was wild. That was a read on Pugsy's drift on the cross through. And now Seabass gets the stomp sayer on. Oh, that's going to be the game. That's going to be the game.
And that's it. It's over. Seabass 2-0. It's not over. Shouldn't say it's over. Second game is over. We're going into match point already. And Seabass, I mean, I'm blown away.
I mean, I will say this, Seabass did get blessed a little bit. He got the perfect weapon spawn right next to him when Pugsy was coming in that allowed him to pick a hammer up and get stomp out. There was no way for Pugsy to know that was going to happen. That was a little bit of a blessing, but he's going to have to ride that one off and just go into game number 3 and see if he can make the adjustments. Game 2 looked so much better than game 1. I wouldn't be surprised if game 3 ended up being the first one that Pugsy gets his dub on.
I do also want to mention Pugsy has a slight history of being a part of an upset in tournaments. Last year around, he was knocked out by Dennis, the Yi guy, EU player, which was quite an interesting game. I think in his own words on Twitter, he was not very happy with that, Lin Fei player. So, I mean, he probably, if anything, he has all to prove right now. He does not want history to repeat itself.
Doesn't get that D-Light Sayer there. I think maybe jumped when he didn't need to. Sometimes, depending on where you get the pickup on that D-Light, you have to know. Woo!
Nice side signature. Sweep it in, basically sniping Seabass. Going down to their second stock now.
Movement read there said, you're going to dash back right now, aren't you? And that Brawlhalla side signature on sword is so perfect for catching that dash back. And Pugsy, once again, doing a great job of controlling the stage, trying to hold the corner, but Seabass just comes back with the side air. Pugsy holding the corner yet again, tries to get the cross through, but doesn't do the D-Light low enough to the ground there to catch Seabass trying to cross through.
On the hammer now. Continues to wait for the right opportunity to strike. He will be able to find that stomp Sayer. Both players now on their second stocks, and he's sticking to the axe. That's what I like to see. But Pugsy, I don't know what's happening to Pugsy. He's getting better for every single game that's going on, man.
Oh, and this one is looking rough here. Seabass getting so much damage onto Pugsy. Pugsy entering back with a sideline air, goes for the D-Light. It's not going to connect though, and now we have ourselves a tight battle here, but once again, Pugsy with that lower defense, going to have to fight back here. They are swinging, they are axing. Looks like Seabass loses his weapon though. This is the perfect position for Pugsy to be in to try and get a lead.
Seabass is tightening this up right now, swapping over to the hammer. That side signature is not going to work the second time. The D-Light recovery is going to be doing so, though. Tries to go for that second one, goes for the third one. That one's going to be doing it. Now 2 stocks against 1. Pugsy has a comfortable lead. Although, I mean, not really comfortable. He has a lead. If he's able to sustain that, push it a little bit further. Even trades at this point, and Pugsy is in the money.
Oh, wow, what a response from Seabass. Plants another one, repping So Icy Boys. Shoutouts to the clan. They're here in full effect at BCX. Would love to see their boy win, and Pugsy trying to stop that from happening. This is the last chance that he has before he potentially gets 3-0'd here. That's a great response. He needs to hold his positioning, burns the recovery. It's not going to be enough, and Seabass seeming so comfortable right now.
Very comfortable indeed. Pugsy is able to respond to so much of this though. If you get a good string, Seabass, he wants to reverse it with the recovery, not able to get it though. All the way down in red here. Pugsy can start thinking about getting a knockout. Goes all the way up.
No recovery?
Recovery! It doesn't come out. Pugsy not able to find that knockout. Seabass with a new opportunity. Stomps there onto Pugsy. Looking for a nair perhaps, or a recovery, anything. Pugsy picks it up just where he left off. Looking for an offstage hit right here.
Doesn't want to get hit by hammer recovery. He's going to wait on stage. Gets hit by a cross through stomp Sayer. Has to recover around. Tries to punch. Has to dodge. Won't be able to make it. Can Pugsy get a weapon though? Goes for the unarmed Sayer. Is going to try to do it unarmed, or is he going to wait? Where's the spawn? The spawn's on the left side. He gets the pickup, and that nair does not KO. Can Pugsy stay alive here? That Sayer's going to be enough. We're going to game number 4.
He's still in the game. Seabass, he was so close, but Pugsy in the last moment after one of the tightest last stock scenarios that we have had on stream so far is going to be able to close it out, and he is clinging on to this set for dear life.
Yeah, no, my man, it was... I mean, it's like you're sitting there on martyrdom, you're on your last stand, you're just trying to see if you can get back into the game, and luckily, Pugsy just narrowly manages to hang on for just a while longer.
That could have gone either way.
Ooh.
That was too close for comfort for both players.
That was one hit away from being a 3-0, but now Pugsy can make the reverse 3-0 happen if he's able to keep that win and that momentum in this game 4.
I mean, he has probably rekindled hope at this point, right? I mean, that was looking pretty rough for him, able to just remind himself, this is something that I can do. This is, you know, just a Teros that I have to beat right now. Is going to potentially heighten his spirits, but Seabass able to find a lot of the grounded damage right now. Tries to go for the offstage play, the recovery. I can't believe that actual recovery didn't hit him. Yeah, you know, it's tough too because Pugsy is playing nice down sig as a response. Seabass loves to play in the scramble. He loves to get the hit, see what your option is, and they like to swing back and forth, but Pugsy doesn't really want to play that game because he knows if he's not winning the majority of the time, it's going to be so skewed in the favor of Seabass just because of how much more defense Teros has there. So he's like, all right, what can I do to maintain this lead? At the end of the last game, he got aggressive real fast. Seabass getting aggressive off stage here, able to find that recovery. Pugsy on the sword. He keeps getting pushed back, man. He's showing Seabass way too much respect, where Seabass is not showing any respect whatsoever to Pugsy's neutral. Yeah, it's really weird, and Pugsy just trying to see if, like, man, how can I get a clean hit on this guy? Seabass's movement is so weird, and especially his wake-ups. A lot of people dodge out of hit stun. Seabass keeps swinging. Oh, he almost got caught right there. That weapon throw was just shy of going over the corner. If it was the right throw, Pugsy would have lost that stock. I mean, I don't even know what to say about Seabass gameplay. I feel like this is a guy that watched a lot of peak Luna. Yeah. It's really, really reminiscent of peak Luna, which, I mean, that's probably, if you're a Teros player, that's one of the biggest compliments you can get, I think. All right, man, what you mean? Luna's still peaking right now, boy. Just you wait. I'll wait. This one's going to be tough. I mean, we are coming down to the final stocks here. Could be a 3-1 for Seabass or a game 5 as we're seeing completely healthy stocks from both players. Pugsy misses that punish on the whipped attack from Seabass again. Seabass gets a hit here, though. Gets really aggressive. Goes off stage and goes for a reverse nair. Like, these options are so strange. But Pugsy has been doing a great job of adapting. A nice 3-hit string there. Puts a little bit of a damage lead, and that's what Pugsy needs right now. He needs some breathing room. does indeed need some
it's
breathing
gone.
room, but Seabass, I mean, yeah, the breathing room is gone as Seabass picks up 1 combo, 2 combos, he keeps it going, goes off stage, this is scary, Pugsy
gets caught, gets around the weapon throw.
And the delayed NSIG, it's not enough just yet, Pugsy, this stock is still going, Seabass with the dare, and that's going to be it. Seabass is advancing through the bracket.
And you can see the Icy boys pulling up, bro, as Seabass is so happy to go ahead and make that upset. I mean, we were looking at the head-to-heads earlier, right? It was like PR 16 to like, well, like 56, so something like way in the depths, right? But still able to make that happen. And we were even talking before, you know, based off of the first set that we saw Seabass in against